Hey everybody, welcome to Diablo 1 Beelzebub mod, which is a fan patch that makes it look all nice and run all good on modern Windows and everything, and I can zoom in, zoom out. I'm live streaming this. It's going up on YouTube later. If you're part of the YouTube audience, then don't worry about how my webcam in the chat is overlaid on the screen a bit. I've tested a bit. It's not going to cover anything urgent in any way. Nothing important should be behind it. So it was just an extra little thing because it's zoomed out so far anyway, so that you can read the chat if you're bored. And I was just in the game already because I wanted some good music. We're going to start a new character. I grew up with Diablo, but I actually never beat it. I beat Diablo 2 growing up, but I never actually beat Diablo 1, I don't think. I got reasonably close. There's 6 classes, by the way. They added the cut content classes of Necromancer and Assassin back into the game as part of the fan patch. Free fan patch, by the way. But I'd rather a more vanilla experience, so I'm gonna play Sorcerer, because I think as a kid, I got pretty close to the end as a Warrior. A Warrior is like the standard way to do it. Sorcerer is a little bit harder. I think I want to give Sorcerer a go. I've watched a few speedruns of this game, actually, and they were very cool, but I'm not gonna be using any of those strategies, because I'm dumb. And there's a hair on my mic, there we go. Mah-Dry-Bread. There we go. All right, it's got all the hotkeys there, and also there's a little extra settings menu here where you can do a few little things. This is settings for the mod. I've turned town walk speed on double, which is the highest it goes. It only speeds you up in town because there's no danger in town anyway, so you may as well just walk faster because walking through town sucks. And I don't know what full monster description is, so we'll probably try that later. Hey everybody. This is also our first day streaming since becoming a Twitch partner, which is awesome. We've got 78 people here right now. So I know a lot of you have never seen Diablo before, so I hope you have fun. If you have any questions for me, ask away and I might know the answer. My memory's a little rusty. But if you played Diablo 2, then you know this guy.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Let's turn up the game volume a little bit. That's better.
While you are venturing deeper into the labyrinth, you may find tomes of great knowledge hidden there. Read them carefully, for they can tell you things that even I cannot.
Beautiful. So what he's talking about is spell books. Let me, there we go. He's talking about spell books there with that, which we're going to really be looking for. So, this class system, and I know a lot of you guys are more familiar with Diablo 2 than Diablo 1. The class system is different in this. We don't have skill points. Instead, we get spells. Spells are obtained largely through tomes and scrolls in the dungeon. And we also get skills. Now, as a sorcerer, we start with staff recharge. Staves might have a limited number of charges of a spell on them. I can recharge those for free once every 300 seconds, which is what, 5 minutes? Which is actually really good. So I can recharge it every 5 or so minutes. A warrior can instead repair a piece of gear for free every 5 or so minutes, which is good, but not as expensive to repair, so it's not as important. The UI might look a little bit small to you guys. It's a bit of a bummer, but there's not much I can do about that. I've actually got this game scaled heavily. It is in 1024p and then scaled up, because the UI normally does not scale, the user interface. If I were to have this at my native resolution of 1440p, even I wouldn't be able to read the text. I don't know why people are, I don't know why people in the chat are currently deadly raining at me, but I kind of love it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's talk to some people. Have some fun. This is going to be a lot of your guys' first time, so let's talk to people and get to know the characters.
A good man who puts the needs of others above his own. You won't find anyone left in Tristram, or anyone else for that matter, who has a bad thing to say about the healer.
All right, that's some gossip.
A good man.
Okay, that's all you had to say. Thanks, Griswold. You might remember Griswold from Diablo 2.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods.
Sorry, chat had requests. Private stash, trade stash, right. Geed? I forgot Geed was in this one. Does he not want to talk, or did I misclick? He doesn't want to talk, okay.
What ails you, my friend?
He actually has a different voice actor in the second game. Geed does, that is. Geed's the gambler in the second game as well.
I really don't understand why Ogden stays here in Tristram. He suffers from a slight nervous condition, but he is an intelligent and industrious man who would do very well wherever he went. I suppose it may be the fear of the many murders that happen in the surrounding countryside, or perhaps the wishes of his wife that keep him and his family where they are.
Would you consider playing Warcraft 1 and 2 on stream someday? Probably not. I didn't grow up with those ones, those old Dune-style ones. I've heard good things, but I never played those ones. I was a Warcraft 3 guy. I spent like an entire summer of my high school years on that.
Can't a fellow drink in peace? Why don't that old crone do something for a change? Sure, she's got stuff. Will you listen to me? She's unnatural. I ain't never seen her eat or drink, and you can't trust somebody who doesn't drink at least a little.
Wait, can't you get the leg in this? No, Diablo 2 has Wirt's leg as an item. Alright, let's go over here. See the crone he was talking about?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Your voice actor is so in the second game as well.
Earth and walls and thatched canopy do not a home create. The innkeeper Ogden serves more of a purpose in this town than many understand. He provides shelter for Jillian and her matriarch, maintains what life Farnham has left to him, and provides an anchor for all who are left in the town to what Tristram once was. His tavern and the simple pleasures that can still be found there
She's so bad.
a glimpse of a life that the people here remember. It is that memory that continues to feed their hopes for your success.
Gee, I wonder if she was just some lady from around the office. Alright. Is that enough time wasted for now? Maybe.
All I can do now is pray for us all. All I can do now is pray for us all.
Alright, we're ready to go get the first quest. We'll worry about talking to more people later. There are more people, but let's get into the gameplay.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Your death will be avenged.
Alright, we gotta go kill Abdullah the Butcher. Alright, I want that. I guess I may as well put that on a hotkey. There we go. So I got F1 through 3. I can scroll build that? No, in Diablo 2 you can. That's a bummer. Alright, so I've got F1 is on my spell that's on my my staff. My staff can do 79 charge bolts. I believe as I recharge it, the maximum goes down at some point, but I can't remember 100%. Oh god, I forgot that gold actually takes up an inventory slot in this game. It's so stupid. 2 is my firebolt spell, where I throw a fireball. That uses my mana, which is the blue thing here. Health is the red one. And 3, I have my my staff recharge. I'm gonna have to remember to use the F keys for that, not the number keys, because the number keys are drinking potions.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
There we go. Alright, we're walking at normal speed now that we're in the dungeon. I like how low fidelity the sound effects are, it's great. Oh man, it was never supposed to be heard on this good of like a sound card and stuff. Actually, it sounds slightly weird. I think I'm gonna... Just a little? I think that's the right one. Again, it's very directional for those of you with headsets. Like, extremely so. Which is pretty funny. Alright, so we gotta explore around. So, the way the dungeons are laid out, they're all randomly generated how they're laid out. So no two playthroughs are gonna be the same. I forgot how Charge Bolt looked in this one. Strange. Ooh. Alright, I want to be firebolting from this range when it's not big groups. You can aim it a lot better. I think it's actually global. No, global's both, so... That... I hope that doesn't lower the voice volume. It probably does. There we go. It's very satisfying sound effects, isn't it? Oh, wow, wow, wow. That fucked me up. I'm good. Just almost dead, and I don't start with any healing potions. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna back off a little bit. Quilted armor's better. That's down to level 2, I found that already. Okay, not identified, not identified, and an axe too high a strength for me. That's fine, I want to use this anyway. Alright, so I gotta make sure I don't get blindsided. I only have 7 health, which is very little. Luckily, I don't believe any of the enemies in this first zone have ranged attacks. I'm gonna zoom in every once in a while to make it a little easier for you guys to see. So my firebolt is actually very strong considering I'm in the very beginning of the game. Scroll or resurrect. Oh, that one had a trap in it, which brought me down to 3 health. Come on, someone drop a healing potion. I don't want to go back to Pippin. I believe I full heal on a level, although I'm like halfway to a level. Alright, my mana's real low. I don't want to go drinking a potion yet. Yeah, we'll start using charges from our staff. King's Quest stream ever? I don't know about stream, but I am going to be Let's Playing King's Quest 6, and probably 5 at some point. Mana potion. I want a health potion. Nice. We're good. Love this music. Oh, I didn't even notice that one zombie there. He got really close to me. It's a little bit luck-based trying to aim those charge bolts. Oh, fuck, where did you come from? Alright, I'm going back up to the entrance. We'll walk back up and heal. Entrance is, yeah, up this way. Even the barrels want to kill the player. Yeah, basically. Sometimes they have explosion traps. It's usually not a big deal, but I'm a level 1 sorcerer. I don't exactly have armor and max health, you know? Alright, let's go sell and buy and stuff.
Good day. I really don't know much about the priest Tremaine. He never visits the tavern, preferring to keep to the company of Pepin and Cain. Perhaps it is because they too have more scholarly pursuits. When Farnham said something about a butcher killing people, I immediately discounted it. But since you brought it up, maybe it is true.
Sorry, I had a cat hanging off the back of my chair scratching it. Fuck's sake. Ever played NetHack? No. No, I have not. I feel like I've heard the name. Hey, Pepin.
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
Is there a hardcore mode in this game? There are many difficulties that are very, very difficult. I do not remember if hardcore was in this one or if it was added in the second game. But I can tell you in the second game, hardcore is permadeath. If your character dies once, the save file and the character is deleted. 5 is absence makes the heart go yonder. Yes. Because that is the one where Graham's family and Castle get kidnapped. Thank you for the healing. Healing's free, by the way. And we actually need to sell, so let's go hit up Griswold.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Don't need the cloak. This armor is slightly better than mine. And I haven't identified any of... I've identified the axe, but I don't need it. Alright, and you can't... Oh, you can identify... Right, I need to pay you to identify in this game. Yeah, it's worth it, though. Okay, so I had him identify my knife, or my dagger, rather. +4 to magic, actually. If I'm using... I'm actually going to equip that in my other hand so I can switch to it if I need to. It would keep me from using my charge bolt, because the charge bolt is part of my staff. However, it's got a +4 to magic, so it'd actually be useful when I'm using fireballs anyway. And I don't have any natural mana regen, which really sucks. I forgot about that. May as well have the buckler then for now. Just so I have some reliable melee attack.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Okay, repair all? Not yet, no. Yeah, we don't have any serious damage. And I don't really need to buy anything from him. We'll go hit up the magic place. Can't help but notice there aren't pants. Yeah. For refreshment, that gives me my mana back. In the second game, they were smart and just made it so you automatically get health and mana when you talk to the wizard person of your town. Because there's no reason not to, they're free. Why should I have to run everywhere? Okay, and I cannot afford to buy those books. I'll find some in the dungeon. Alright, let's get back in the dungeon. So we start with a map of the whole town, by the way. Path of Exile is the same issue with that. Issue with what? Having to talk to different people for it, even though they're free and they're free and both in the same town, so there's no reason not to. Alright, well, I got a cap there that's damaged, so I don't know if it's gonna be any good. Alright, I can throw fireballs again if I want to. I may as well wear out my charge bolts now. I can recharge the staff anyway. Oh, and that was the noise of me leveling. Nope. There was a trap in that fired off in a random direction that was in no way threatening to me. Charge Bolt gets so fun in the second game. You can have some real fun with Charge Bolt in the second game. If you really level the shit out of it and you fire like 20 bolts. And it's just so much light coming out, it's crazy. It's not super useful, mind you. It's not the best investment of your points to do that. Lack of pants is an issue in Brazil. Jesus. That's a bookcase, which probably means a spell. Full healing potion. Don't mind if I do. Let's just, before I open that fucking door, just put my 5 points in magic. Okay, I'm gonna open that door and open the floodgates. How many charge bolts do I have left? 44. Okay, that's plenty. There we go. Thankfully, Charge Bolt is a really good spell for hordes of low health enemies, like skeletons. It's almost all of them. There we go. Yellow quality magic axe. Ooh, lots of little things here. Okay, what have we got? We'll just click those, get them on the ground. Scrolls of Inferno and Healing. Scrolls are one cast spells, I believe. Bookcase. Book of Healing. Don't mind if I do. There we go. We read. I forgot reading a book also gives you all of your mana back. Here we go. Level 1 healing spell. Costs some mana to heal myself. Which is actually a decent trade-off when you have as much mana as I do. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be using this more than that, so I'm going to switch those two hotkeys around. God, I forgot how much they can fuck me up in melee this early in the game. Hey, can anyone check for me? Can you still buy this on Blizzard's website? I know you can buy the second game. I just have old discs and stuff for this. In fact, I still have the disc for Diablo 2 behind me in one of those boxes as well. Holy Bolt was that? Nice. What is the cost of Holy Bolt, actually? In comparison. Open my spell book. 10 to 19 blockable effect. So same strength as my Firebolt. Costs more though, but it's good against the undead. Okay. So Firebolt's my go-to then. There we go. I knew something in there would explode. Alright, that's probably clear. Okay, no items. That sucks. Well, they're too dumb to open this door, so I'm just gonna fire some charge bolts through it. Yeah, I don't think they sell Diablo 1 anymore, which is really lame. It's a good game. I mean, this is a fan patch right now that makes it run great. It runs better than the official Diablo 2. Like, Diablo 2, you can buy off their website right now. And even though I bought it off their fucking official website, just so I could have a website copy, thinking it would be more up-to-date than my discs, Battle.net just doesn't work on it. It works for some people and it doesn't work for others, and the support team for it is really awful and usually just locks threads immediately asking about it. It's ridiculous. Can't buy it on Blizzard's website. Checked earlier, that sucks. Can I go through? No. Oh, right, because it's around, yeah. I like the Diablo map system. I understand why some people think it looks really ugly, but I've always found it really useful. Once you get used to it, it's a thing of, like, you don't even, like... You just instantly switch between looking at the map and looking at the game. Just, like, as if there's nothing there. It's great. Your boyfriend has huge frame drops in Diablo 2? That's weird. I mean, Diablo 2 only... Wow, ow. Diablo 2 natively only runs at 24 frames, I believe. It's, like, locked at 24 frames. But I think the game was always like that. It's very strange. Whereas Diablo 1, I believe, is 144. I think it's potentially infinite frames, but, you know, everything is sprite-based, so you'd only see so many frames, so I limited it to 60. Oh, did my... I ran out of charges. That's what happened. There we go. And it didn't lower the max. Good. I also leveled up again. I was just casting my staff recharge. Alright, just dumping another 5 points in magic. Diablo 1 was 20 FPS. Okay. You can see it's a lot smoother with this patch. And again, it's just a free fan patch called Beelzebub. You can just... Ow! Oh, that fucked me up. A flaming arrow trap. Jesus. Nope, that was a holy bolt. Oh god, that was stupid of me. Oh hey, blood fountain. That heals me. God, charge bolt is a good early game spell. Isn't a patch, it's an actual mod. Yeah, I guess you'd consider it a mod more than a patch. It's pretty much, it's a bit of an overhaul, isn't it? Speed engine runs, the mod is at 6. Well, can go above 60. I locked it to 60, but I believe it does 144. It's just, I don't see the point. I'm only streaming in 60 anyway. Can't believe I have over 80 people for Diablo 1. That's awesome. I know it's a lot of you guys' first time seeing Diablo 1. Actually, let me shoot them up here, because there's more grates for it to go through.
cannot get there from here.
I'm getting lucky on those shots, actually. I can be pretty reckless with this just because I don't really need to worry about my magic. I can always just recharge the staff if I need to. If that might be all of it. You fucker. Apparently I resisted that. Good. Significantly harder than vanilla. Yeah, I've noticed that. Which is cool with me.
Put this. I have no room.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. Armor class 1? Fuck, that's lame. Okay, armor class 2. Just give me the book. There, I read it. Give me the cap back and I'll go sell it. Right. Let me... I mean, I have no reason to put that on my list right now, because that'd be casting it with mana, whereas I can just cast it with my, I can just cast it right now with my staff. Whereas if I've got a magic, what's my damage on the staff right now with this? Doesn't say, is it under attack? It is not. Am I blind? Spell damage, it doesn't say. Interesting. I'm going to guess 1 to 10. I'm going to guess it's just level 1 charge bolt. I probably shouldn't open that door. I just realized there are the grates right there I could have used. God, it feels good leading them into the meat grinder, doesn't it? That's probably all of them.
I cannot carry anymore.
Ah, fuck's sake. I'll just... Oh, scroll, resurrect. God, I wish they looked more different. Inferno. Resurrect, Inferno. Okay, give me that one. I'll just use it on... I'll drop a fucking cap. I don't care. There. Ghoul Bite Axe. I'm never going to use it, but I can sell it. Saves me some money. Dark Pact. That's another spell I don't have. Which one was that again? I actually don't remember. It's, level 6. What? Sacrifice part of your life to recover mana. Oh, okay. Don't know why that's on page 6, but whatever. Yeah, it's like a reverse heal. I don't get a... How much of my life does it sacrifice? Base cost 10% life. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't get a net profit off that, do I? No. 60-second cooldown as well. I can only use it once per minute. That's interesting. I'm guessing there are probably issues with abusing that. Well, you know what? You could actually get a net profit off that, couldn't you? With a decent enough heal and that, yeah, you could probably get just infinite through that, and that's probably why it has a cooldown. You know what? I will hotkey that then. I will put that on 6, F6 for now. I can't? Oh, right, I'm stupid. I do it through here. There. Too bad this game doesn't have a critical fail system like Arcanum of Steamworks. I've never played either of those games. Oh, God, this is the second time in under an hour that I drank water down the windpipe. Look, that's just nature's way of telling me I'm too dumb to live. All right, we'll hit up town, we'll sell stuff, and then we're going to go down to floor 2. Don't forget, this game is 22 years old. God, is it really 22 years old already? What was this game, 1996? Yeah, it was 1996. God, I was way too fucking young when I was first introduced to this game. I'm curious. I'm seeing some new names in the chat. How many of you found me through YouTube, and how many of you found me just now through Twitch? I'm curious, does anyone surf around looking for Diablo 1 streams and not looking for Diablo 1 speedruns?
Well, what can I do for you?
Because I imagine the speedruns are probably a lot better. I did watch a speedrun of this game last year and it was really good. Don't want the dagger. Don't want the axe. That's good money. Don't want the bow. I don't plan on cheesing the butcher with arrows. Regular dagger, dagger. Light radius decreased. Oh, because it's of darkness. Well, made a lot of money. Just found you from Browsing Games. So that's cool. I'm a full-time YouTuber. I've been doing YouTube for 8 years, a video a day minimum. That's my full-time job. This is actually my first time streaming as a partner, which is pretty cool. I got partnered through Twitch, not through YouTube, though. I did the Path to Partnership. Mostly through a lot of RimWorld streaming, but lots of stuff. I do variety stuff. But all this is getting uploaded on YouTube. Link in the description.